lots of fun. We're into the maintenance of the yard before those roses start blooming, so I'm trying to take care of everything that I can. So today I've been waiting on this hydrangea here to cut until you were back here with me so that you could see what I do. On this side of the yard, I have 7 hydrangeas all down the row there. And this hydrangea here was put in a couple of years prior, so it gets to be over 7 foot. It's pretty tall, and I cut it back every year. But my hope for this year is that I can bring it down to this height here so that hopefully the other ones can catch up. Since it's already leafed out, it makes it super easy to look for where I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it just above whatever leaf I decide is pushing out that I want it at. And then while I'm in there, I'm going to look for anything that's dead, diseased, or crossing each other, damaged of course. So let's go ahead and start cutting it back, and I will let you know if I see anything to point out. So there you go. It's almost the same size as the other now, so we'll see how it does. I know it's scary when you're cutting back a hydrangea, and this is a Limelight. I'll go ahead and put the information up on the screen. When you're looking in here, I mean, it was an uneventful cutting this. We've got, when you see something like this, where it's going to be rubbing here, you have a choice. Cut this one or cut this one. Well, you know, they're both healthy and leafing out, but we're gonna go ahead and cut this one back, and I'll just cut it back to here. And let's see what it does. It might readjust and correct itself and come straight out. When you're also in here, you're looking for anything at this point where the entire shrub has leafed out. If you see anything that has not leafed out, well, that's dead. You can flick it with your finger practically. So we're cutting back anything like that that is smaller than a pencil. It won't be able to support a hydrangea bloom, and this is the only thing that you need to look for. So do you see how the pith has been dug out by some kind of a borer? This is a healthy pith here, so nobody's been burrowing in here through the winter. So when you see something like this, you're going to go ahead and keep cutting back until you get to a point where it's healthy again. So this bug has gone all the way down, and now we're healthy. So we're going to look for anything else here that can be trimmed up. So do you see how this one is? It's too weak. I mean, it's very tiny. You don't want that. You want this plant to put all of its energy into the thicker canes. So we'll go ahead and pull that one off. I'm not sure about this. Let's see. To find out if a branch is dead or not, you use your fingernail and you scratch it, and you don't see green, then this is dead. Let me show you a healthy one. If I scratch this with my fingernail, do you see how it's green in there? So if I'm going to scratch this and I see nothing, now we'll go ahead and cut it. Now, okay. Nope, still brown. So this whole branch here can come off. This is clearly alive because it's got some green growth on it. So that's what you're going to do as you go around. You're going to look for anything that has borer holes on it, where something has been nesting through the winter. You're going to clip off anything that's too small for a branch to support. Now if you look here, I can look in this here, and do you see that hole? And this entire cane is dead. So let's go back down here and see if it's healthy. And it's not. Further, it's not. It's still not. So guess what? I'm going to go ahead and now take this entire cane back. And I see that it's gone even further in here. I don't want this. This is such a nice hydrangea. I don't want to take a chance that these burrow down to the base. So let's take it back further. Actually, you know what? Let me get my big clipper. Stand by. So I just took it back further and we're good here. So that's what you are looking for as you go around, just to make sure that there's nothing that needs to cut out, and you're going to be surprised at how quickly this pops back and you have beautiful blooms in the coming weeks. So I hope this video was helpful and it gives you the confidence to go ahead and cut down that hydrangea, get rid of any damaged, diseased, broken parts, and get ready for those summer blooms. If you'll subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to see the progress on these hydrangeas through the coming months. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.